Hello, hello. Welcome to It's a Mystery. I am your host, April Rain, and welcome. Welcome. If you are new, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you consider subscribing and don't forget the thumbs up. For you that have been continually supporting me from my other page to this page, my other channel to this channel, thank you so much. Look at this face. I'm telling you, I have been keeping up, obviously, my skincare, but I don't. It could be the sleep because my sleep is all messed up. And I actually went to. I left my house and went to a game night Saturday, and I looked in the daylight in the mirror in the visor. I don't see my face in the daylight very often. Usually in the bathroom, there's softer lights. They're bright, but they're softer. I have the lights here, and oh my gosh, I saw so many things I did not want to see. So, how's everybody doing? Let's get these on because I'm so excited for a new letter today. If you had seen okay, real quick, let me show you what I'm using. I am using, and I always use for my eye masks, these Bio Aqua hyaluronic rose hyaluronic acid. I love these. They don't smell like roses. They smell like Chinese or Japanese cherry blossoms. They smell so good. And I love these. I love these. They were $2 and change through Temu, and I love them. Now, I like to think they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. I never know if I'm putting them on right. Oh, but I do love them. Also, what I was saying is if you had not seen my community post or seen my video where I spoke about speaking to Lindsay, who is the owner of the shop, the Etsy shop, Mystery Letter Company. Now, she is the one who gets the letters that are like with Frankie and Kathy, and that with the Hawaiian stationery, which I love, I love. So I'm really hoping. She told me that she is going to be getting. Am I putting this on right? She's going to be dropping a whole new batch of letters the beginning of this month. That's usually when she does it. She says she drops like once a month, and depending like on her sales. And I am so excited. I have been checking every day because she also let me in on a little secret. And I'm guessing that she's not like, I mean, she let me know about it, but she didn't say anything like if she was going to be saving them for me or anything like that. But there's it super secret surprise. And I'm working on it. I'm really hoping that when they drop, I can get them. But you are gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Am I getting these on right? They're hard to see once I have them on, but I don't think I need to go back that far. There we go. There we go. Let's get it a little more like that. How was everybody's weekend? I hope that y'all, if you're in a hot zone, which seems to be a lot of this country right now in America, please, please stay hydrated, stay cool, and check on your neighbors. Please. I always worry about that so much, when we have these super heat waves. And, I worry about, the older people. There's been so many deaths of older people, in this. Their air conditioners go out. They can't afford a new air conditioner or the part they need. And it's really important that we check on our humans. So today I'm going to be using the Real Veggie Farm beets. And I'm running out of these. I need to go get more. But the problem is I have so many that I have purchased from Temu. And when I tried to use, also, in case you're new and you have or you've forgotten, this is the lip balm that I use while I'm doing this. It actually looks like a little Vaseline type, but it's not Vaseline brand. And this one is also the Sakura. It is the cherry blossoms. I get a little bit on my nail, and it smells good. It smells so good. It feels good. Mm-mm-mm. Super creamy and velvety. I love it. It does not dry out my lips, so that's always a wonderful thing. And oh, I put this in without putting my little spoon thingy in there. So I am still reading from the letters from the Etsy shop Jay's Bottle Barn, and they have a lot of these letters, and I think a lot of the letters that I get from them, well, I've noticed are letters like last week when we have the letters home to family, to like mom and dad, from, I can't remember his name. I get all these names mixed up and I can't remember. So, okay, our little bag of sweary affirmations. Sweary affirmations. Let's reach in. I do shuffle these. Oh, well, this is a very good one, but I do not want to say the first word. So it is F. Yes, I can. Blessed be. Yes, I can. You just got to add that little bit of oomph with the F word. I know there's some of you out there that don't like that, but using that word, as I have said before, cursing lowers stress. It also helps when you're in pain, physical pain. So, and those are studies that have been proven. So awesome, right? Yeah, awesome for me because I do know how to maintain and be respectful when I need to be respectful. But I'm a swearer. I'm a swearer. And that F word is like, it is calming to use it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you should all try it. Now, don't be doing it all in front of someone that's going to be upset that you've said that word, and probably not in front of kids. You know what I'm saying? Unless your kids are, used to it kind of thing. I know my mom and my dad, they used to cuss like sailors. And of course, it's do what I say, not what I do. So, but nowadays, I think if kids are going to curse, as long as they're not disrespectful in front of their elders, it's better than a lot of other things that kids are doing today. And yes, of course, I know that's not a great excuse for it, but this is really goopy, really goopy. And I am a little off today. I don't know what it is. I'm feeling a little silly. A little silly. So I am trying to get this. Oh, and I will also, if you have not already seen, I've got a fresh new um Timu haul on my other channel with some really great items for y'all to vote on to fill the bag. And the bag will be getting full. It's getting pretty full. I've been trying to slow it down a little bit because I get overly excited because I have more things coming that I am so excited that have got to fit in the bag. So I am so excited about that. I love doing giveaways. Okay, I think I've got this where it should be. Let's get it on my face now. Get it on my face. Oh gosh, this feels so good. And being in this heat and stuff, I bet this feels this if you're doing this along with me or whenever you do it, I bet it just feels so wonderful because it feels so wonderful to me. Okay, getting it on, getting it on. The mask, that is. putting the goopy the goopy goop on my neck because honestly my neck is my worst feature. Now I know being a voluptuous woman, that's but the neck, the double triple chin. And it's usually when it's where I gain my weight, where my weight goes as soon as I gain weight. I'm sorry, a text just came up, so it caught my attention. Someone was talking about airplane mode. Now, I don't know a lot about tech, but if I put my phone on airplane mode, doesn't that mean that it's like off? I won't get any messages because that message was actually from my landlord, and I don't want to miss his messages. He's trying to get a couple of my 18 to 20-inch pots from me, and I just don't know. You know, it's something we're gonna have to talk about and whatever. So I have a towel, but I'm gonna use these because I have things on my towel right now. I'm sorry. I know I'm rambling. Rambling. Here is our letters. If you remember, the one from last week is still in the envelope. Let's see. We have this small one right here. Let's check out what that is. Let's check it out, shall we? Let me get up on my pillows. Got to get up on my pillows. Oh, I can't wait until someday I have a proper desk I can sit at, and background it'll be amazing. Okay, we're going to look at this little letter. Let me put my eyes on. I love these ones so much. Oh my gosh, I can see. Look at all you beautiful people. Okay, so we have this little, oh my, it is that is the whole envelope. I thought it was folded in half, but it's not. That is the whole little envelope. How cute is that? September 14th, 12 from New York, 1913. Portlandville, Mrs. Dar, Mrs. Dar, it looks like me. Laurie, does not look like Dar, me, right there, like ME. And I am sorry that, I struggle through these letters, but some of them are very hard to read, and I am on a mission to read them. Okay, so let's look inside this little bitty letter. This is so cute. Look how little that is. 1913, huh? Oh my gosh. So then it's on this folded up, like parchment style paper. Oh, I hope I can read it. Look how pretty. Okay, it says, Dear Florence and Dar, Darr, or unless it's Doer, Dorr, but you have my sincere sympathy in this great sorrow of yours. I would be glad to come so to you, but do not feel I do not feel not now. You home had so much love and happiness in his little short life and will miss him. This is sad. Sadly, we are all very sorry for you, but God alone can give comfort, and he will in his own way in time. He knows what is he knows what is he knows what is heal for all, but we cannot understand his ways. Very loving, very lovingly Aunt Emily Murdoch. So whether it be, I don't know, because they she doesn't talk about. So this is a sympathy letter for someone that had passed away. It sounds like they were very young, and that is sad. That is not the happy little letter I thought it was going to be. But I mean, that death is part of life, right? What a little what's how sad. But 1913. Well, I didn't think it was going to be sad like that, but like I said, let's see if we can find something a little happier, shall we? Okay, reaching in. This looks like it is Lieutenant RE, and then his numbers. New York City. This is U.S. Army, January 15th, 1945. Miss Marie V. Maloney, Dorchester, Massachusetts, it looks like. Let's see if we can find a little bit of happy. A little bit of happy, shall we? Let me get this going. I do have the silicone wrap that I can put over my face, but I'm afraid it might make it difficult for me to talk. It might be too tight. I don't know. I should try it sometime and see, right? Because it's just sitting in its package. Okay. Sometimes I wonder how some other these other people could read these letters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless they were just so used to this type of writing. Sunday, January 13th. This writing is gorgeous. I just hope I can cipher it. That writing is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I was actually going to take a poll to see if maybe some of you would like, especially if it's a letter that's very, very hard for me to decipher, that I could take pictures of the pages, and they would be, you can enlarge them, and I can post them to my community page, so maybe you all could get a look at them, and maybe you see something I can't see, or you're just better at deciphering the writing than I am. Let me know if you're interested in that. Okay, now this is to, it says darling, so I'm guessing it is to a love. Received 3 of your letters, December 28th, 31st, and January 1st, 1946. I can well imagine that the PO something Christmas was extra special. Gosh, kids are so appreciative at that age and enjoy it so much. It makes big lugs like me wish I still believed in Santa. Aww, I still believe. I still believe. Bet those enlarged snaps look good. I'm not sure if they were the ones or me of Oslo, the ones of me of Oslo Fjord, and those I took at Sun Valley. I'm curious what Sun Valley that is. That's got to be maybe, I don't know. It's just that Lonnie used to work in a place called Sun Valley, and that was in Idaho. So anytime I hear Sun Valley, that's where I picture. It's a, kind of a high end place. Um if they are the ones with good cloud formations and islands dotting the water, they are of Oslo Fjord. So that sounds like somewhere like in Norway, right? Oslo Fjord with islands dotting the water. That sounds so pretty. Speaking of snaps, I got the rollback that I took of the house and mugged myself. So he puts that in quotations, mug. Did he take a selfie in 1945, 46? Where is it? 46? The house and mugged myself. Like he mugged, like, is that what they're saying? Because that's awesome. That's funny. They came, they came out pretty good. And I also got more prints made of the Berlin shots. Ooh, I know what y'all are thinking. I wish I had these photos too. To have photos with these would be the ultimate awesome, right? Be the ultimate awesome to have to have these shots. Although I think I sent you nearly all of those. I'm really sorry about Dick and Sue too. Bad they can't settle the question, but if they can't agree now on something that important, I guess it would probably be rough right along. I guess it would be rough right along. First, I hear about Dick doing the heavy drinking. Look at we getting into some tea. Ooh, he's spilling the tea. First, I hear about Dick doing the heavy drinking. I really don't think he'll go too far with it. Wish I could talk to him for about a half hour. Or salesman. Let's see. And then it's got a hyphen and it looks like or okay. And then salesman, what looks like PE, would straighten him out. Old salesman something would straighten him out. I'll write him a letter in the next day or so. Don't worry, I won't mention liquor. My gosh, look at all of this. Little drama. Yeah. Gambling. Well, 85 cents isn't too bad, but large large oaks from little it 85 cents. Gambling problem with 85 cents. That was a lot back then. Isn't too bad, but large it looks like oats or oaks from little, and then it says, like, if you see right there, from oaks, little eight. I'm not sure. What a beautiful little acorn you must have. Okay, so large oaks from little, etc., etc. Okay, so okay, so I see what he's saying. 85 cents isn't too bad, but large oaks from little, etc., etc., must be some kind of saying from back then. So you know how, like, from a mountain to a molehill kind of thing. That's how I'm taking it. Right. What a beautiful little acorn you must have been. That's funny and odd. I guess I shouldn't have mentioned having I guess I shouldn't have mentioned having gingivitis until I'd gotten over it. Okay. Okay. Well, it really wasn't too bad, and I wrote several days later telling about the 5 penicillin shots I took along with some local treatment which completely cured them. And then in parentheses it says, "Where's some wood? Where's some wood?" Huh, I don't know what that means. I don't know. I can brush them and as hard as I'm able now, and they don't bleed. That's kind of, yeah, what's stuff to put in a letter. That's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I mean, it's not like whatever, it's just, this is, he's in the military, and this is what, I don't know. It just seems kind of odd, when you're writing like a love letter, or I mean, it's not necessarily like a love letter, because they just dish in all kinds of gossip, but Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Naturally, as soon as mom heard about it, she got Doc Sullivan to prescribe and sent me a box containing three different kinds of pills, which I received today with a big old exclamation point. Oh well, I'll start taking them, and at the something of one a day, and look at each bottle, I can look forward to going home when I get the bottle emptied. Sort of like an hourglass affair. Sort of like an hourglass affair. So because he's talking about getting the bottle empty, look forward to going home when I get the bottle emptied. Sort of like an hourglass affair. Okay, it's gotten real cold here the past. Okay, here we go. It's gotten real cold here the past few days. Our Mercedes, our Mercedes station wagon wouldn't start yesterday. So they have a Mercedes station wagon in 1946. I gotta look up what that looks like because I want to know. That's crazy. A Mercedes station wagon, 1946. The house is nice and warm, though cool. Though cool is though coal is it retained. We manage to get enough and keep the radiator jumping. Okay, so though coal is, I don't know what that word. We manage to get enough and keep the radiator jumping. So, yeah, okay. I'm open. Let's see. I've opened the set of double windows wide every night so that when I wake up, I'm usually about as far down in the bed as my height and length allow. As my height and its length allow. So, okay. Why are you opening the windows then? It says Clem opens the set of double windows wide every night so that when I wake up, okay, Clem, I see. I'm usually about as far down in the bed as my height and its length allow. So he's way down there, right? I guess that business of getting one's wife a civil service job at the same station would be pure luck because they won't guarantee a specific job to anyone in the US. So Clem is going to continue sweating it out. About all for about all for now, darling. All my best love, Ray. So this is Ray and Darling, but I think her name is Miss Marie Maloney. So this is the saga of Ray and Marie. This was kind of an interesting letter, one, because I could actually read it, so that's awesome. It's beautiful. I love this handwriting. This handwriting is just gorgeous. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the gossip? Him talking about their friends and ooh, she's like him got a drinking problem. We gotta fix this. And that 89 cents he spent gambling. you know. That's just it's I don't want to say it's funny because a gambling issue and drinking issues are not funny. But when it comes to in this sense, I think it is interesting. So I think this was kind of a good letter. I mean, I was able to read it. That's what makes me happy about this letter. And so, Ray and Marie, all the best love, darling. I love that. I love that old school way of men calling their significant others, wives, darling. I love that word, darling. That term of endearment is so sweet. It's like, I'm ready to come off now, so take it off. So let's take it off. For those of you that are doing self care with me, how has your face been feeling? Are you seeing a difference in any kind of issues that you feel you have with your own face? I'm trying, and I know that maybe I should get some different stuff and try different stuff, but I get into a routine, especially with certain things that I like, and I tend to stay there. I really love these eye masks, but if they're not working, which would be a bummer, but not totally, you know, unreasonable to believe they won't, then I need to get some better ones, some stronger ones, maybe something that's not hyaluronic acid. I am looking to get another caffeine stick because the last one I had, it melted, and it melted on the outside of the tube, which was really weird. So I don't know. But I am, like I said, I'm also having sleep issues. I don't eat the best. I don't, not at all. And it's like, yeah, I know that's an issue, but there are extenuating circumstances to the reasons why that is the way that is. So again, I am so excited. I can't even express how excited I am that Mystery Letter Company is going to be dropping new letters. And they have $5, $10, and $20 bundles. She also does other certain type of letters. I do believe she's out right now, but when she restocks, I am so excited. I can't wait because there is that surprise, and I am working hard to make sure that I can get that for you. So you guys will be totally, totally stoked. So that is going to do it for today's video and Mask Monday. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the letter. It is a bummer about the first little letter because death is never, happy. So I thought the envelope and everything was really cute. I was really hoping it was going to be something, something a little more upbeat. But I did dig the letter today, the second letter with Ray and Marie. I love when they dish, come on, dish, baby. Let us know what was going on back then. What was the goss back then? So I thought that was interesting. So thank you so much for joining me on this Mystery Mask Monday. And I look forward to Wednesday. I have a mystery vintage trinket box that I'm really excited to get into. So until then, thank you all very much for being here. For those of you that continue to return and support me, thank you so much. You know I love every single one of you. If you are new, let's build a relationship. Join this mystery family. Hit that subscribe. Hit the like button, y'all. Don't forget the like button because that helps YouTube see that y'all are real people watching me, and that way I can continue bringing you this awesome content. Thank you so much. You all are just amazing humans, and please remember to be kind humans.